The tragic death of Robert Wone remains one of the most baffling and high-profile unsolved cases in recent American true crime history. On the night of August 2, 2006, Wone, a 32-year-old lawyer, was found stabbed to death in a Washington D.C. townhouse, a crime that many believe was a well-orchestrated cover-up. Despite extensive investigations, no one has ever been officially charged with his murder, and the case remains shrouded in mystery, with questions still surrounding the true events of that night. Was Robert Wone murdered by someone he knew? Or was his death part of something far more complex? This is the true story behind one of the most perplexing and controversial murder investigations in modern times. Robert Wone was a well-educated, successful attorney at the prestigious law firm of Covington & Burling. He had moved to Washington, D.C. from California to pursue his career in law and had quickly established himself as a rising star. His friends and colleagues described him as charismatic, intelligent, and friendly, someone with a bright future ahead of him. Wone had a stable and promising life. He was married to his college sweetheart, Kathy Wone, and was considered a reliable, upstanding member of his community. On the night of his death, Wone was in town for a work-related event. He had been invited to stay overnight at the Washington D.C. townhouse of his close friends, Victor and Joseph Price. The Prices were a married couple who were known for their unusual lifestyle. The couple lived in the townhouse with a third roommate, Dylan Ward, who was also a part of their social circle. All three men were somewhat enigmatic figures, but their personal lives would become a focal point in the investigation. The evening of Robert Wone's death began innocuously. He arrived at the Price's home around 10:30 p.m. after attending a work event. He had a few drinks, chatted with his friends, and settled in for the night. Victor and Joseph Price, as well as Dylan Ward, were all home that evening. According to the initial accounts, Wone appeared in good spirits and was preparing to spend the night at their residence. However, around 11:30 p.m., a horrifying discovery was made. The three men called 911, claiming that Robert Wone had been attacked in the townhouse. According to their story, Wone had gone to the guest bedroom to sleep, and when they checked on him later, they found him lying on the bed with 3 stab wounds to the chest. There were no signs of struggle, and the apartment was remarkably undisturbed. The 911 call made by Joseph Price was panicked and frantic, but it raised several red flags. He claimed that Robert Wone had been attacked by an unknown intruder, but there were inconsistencies in his account. First, the townhouse had no sign of forced entry, and the back door, the alleged point of entry for the attacker, was locked from the inside. Moreover, there were no indications of a violent confrontation, despite the victim's injuries. When paramedics arrived on the scene, they found Robert Wone alive but unresponsive. He was rushed to the hospital, but despite efforts to save him, Wone was declared dead upon arrival. The official cause of death was determined to be multiple stab wounds to the chest, specifically 2 wounds near the heart and a third near his diaphragm. What stood out was the precise and controlled nature of the injuries. These were not random stabs, they appeared deliberate, almost surgical. The authorities immediately began investigating the circumstances surrounding Wone's death. What initially seemed like a random attack quickly began to unravel into something far more sinister. The key questions: why was Robert Wone killed in a home where he should have been safe? Who stood to benefit from his death? One of the first issues that struck investigators was the statement made by the 3 men Victor Price, Joseph Price, and Dylan Ward. Their story raised several contradictions and oddities that couldn't be easily explained. For example, they claimed that Robert Wone had been attacked by an intruder, but there was no evidence of forced entry, no signs of struggle, and no weapons found at the scene. It was also strange that, despite the apparent seriousness of the situation, they did not immediately attempt to provide any first aid or administer CPR to the victim. Instead, they had been seen lingering in the house, allegedly too distraught to act. Additionally, their initial statements seemed rehearsed and inconsistent when questioned. As the investigation deepened, detectives uncovered more troubling facts about the three men's personal lives. It was discovered that Victor and Joseph Price were not just roommates, but partners in a polyamorous relationship. Their sexual orientation and lifestyle choices, though not directly related to the murder, would later become a focal point of the investigation. Dylan Ward, the third roommate, was also an integral part of the household and was described as being very close to both of the Prices. A few days later, authorities learned that the Prices had hired an attorney almost immediately after Robert Wone's death. This raised suspicions that they might be attempting to cover up some aspect of the crime. Furthermore, forensic evidence from the crime scene was troubling. Although there were no signs of a violent struggle, there were traces of semen found on the victim's body and bedding. The presence of semen raised questions about the nature of the events that took place before Wone was killed. Investigators considered the possibility of a sexually motivated crime or a sexual encounter gone wrong. As the investigation into Robert Wone's death progressed, several theories emerged. One theory suggested that the Prices and Ward were involved in a sexually charged incident that escalated, leading to the murder of Wone. It was speculated that Wone, who had reportedly been close friends with the Prices, may have been invited into their home for more than just a casual visit, and that some kind of consensual sexual activity had taken place before things turned violent. Another theory suggested that the Prices and Ward were involved in a drug-related situation or cover-up to hide their own illegal activities. Some believed that the men had staged the crime scene to make it look like a random home invasion gone wrong in order to protect themselves from criminal liability. Despite all the evidence and mounting suspicions surrounding the three men, the case took an unexpected turn. In 2008, after 2 years of intense investigation, prosecutors announced they would not be charging the Prices or Ward with Robert Wone's murder. The decision shocked many, especially considering the suspicious circumstances surrounding the death. The case was officially declared open but without any clear suspects or indictments. In 2010, the three men were, however, charged with obstruction of justice, and conspiracy, in connection with their actions after Wone's death. Authorities argued that they had lied to investigators, attempted to cover up key aspects of the crime. But despite these charges, no one was ever convicted in relation to the murder itself. The lack of hard physical evidence linking the suspects directly to the crime left authorities unable to make a strong enough case. The trial that followed was equally controversial. The prosecution's case focused on the idea that the three men had intentionally altered the crime scene, tampered with evidence, and misled investigators in an attempt to cover up their involvement. However, the defense team for the Prices and Ward argued that there was simply not enough direct evidence to prove their guilt in Wone's death. As of today, Robert Wone's murder remains unsolved and his death continues to puzzle investigators and true crime enthusiasts alike. The case has sparked numerous debates about the influence of lifestyle, personal secrets, and potential corruption within the legal and judicial systems. Was Robert Wone the victim of a violent crime in a home where he should have felt safe? Was his death truly a random act, or was it the result of something more personal and deeply disturbing? For his family and friends, the search for justice continues. Robert Wone's case serves as a chilling reminder of how easily the truth can be obscured, and how the lives of those who get caught up in a mysterious and complex tragedy can be forever altered.